Coyote is that character in Secwepemc culture that was there from the beginning of time, creating a space for humans to live and to learn and to survive. I thought a lot about what Coyote's role is today, and he's done all the work. His sons came and carried on some more work, and now when he left, he walked away to the east, and it's foretold that he's going to come back someday, but in our beliefs, he's over there overlooking Secwepemc Ulu. Coyotes guarding those stories. I thought about mating the jade piece with a juniper piece, which juniper is a very powerful medicine for Secwepemc people, and it's a very prevalent wood on the landscape that Secwepemc people use to make tools with for eons. I always have trouble with feet and faces, but I always manage to get to the place I want it to be. You can always take material away, but you can't put it back on. And that was the most challenging part for me, was getting enough confidence to really start digging into the piece, right? And making sure that I didn't ruin the piece. People are going to be able to look at this piece and know that it was a homegrown, grassroots Secwepemc person that did this project. It's a big part of my career. Knowing that this piece will be leading these convocations for years to come is just as big an honor as I can imagine.
Esteemed guests, please stand as you're able for the procession and remain standing for the Secwepemc Welcome, Honor Song, and the Singing of O Canada. Thank you to the Sage Hills Drummers for drumming us in. I'd like to introduce Dina Jules, Elder, T-Test Knowledge Keeper and Language and Culture Manager, Jackie Jules, Elder, T-Test Knowledge Keeper and Language and Culture Educator, and Dianara Jules, T-Test Knowledge Keeper and Language and Culture Community Language Teacher, who will provide a Secwepemc welcome and honor song. I call upon the Chancellor to present the traditional gift of tobacco.
My friend. White tap, Dina Jules and Squawks, Kamlips the Secwepemc. My late paternal grandfather was Joe Jules, and my late grandmother was Agnes Jules, née Duncan. My maternal grandfather was Tommy Casmer, and my late grandmother was Sadie Casmer, née Leonard. My late father was Clarence Jules, and my mom, who's 90 years old now, she's Mary Dolores Jules, née Casmer. And I do that because you have to tie yourself to the land. That's how we do our introductions. So today, I welcome you to the unceded territory of the Tk'emlúps te Secwepemc people, who have been caretakers of this land since time immemorial. And today, I wish to welcome the families, the faculty, and to honor the TRU graduates of 2026. In 1975, I began to work and serve my community in the band office as the membership clerk, welfare assistant, welfare coordinator, and then homeschool coordinator. And since education is important, I moved to UBC along with my two daughters and earned my bachelor and master's degree. I returned to work at the Sclep School of Excellence and then later on became the education department manager. I also worked in the natural resources department, and then I worked as the museum administrator. And since 2023, I have been the language and culture department manager. Over the years, I've witnessed many great milestones within my community, such as the establishment of the Mount Paul Industrial Park in 1964, the first kindergarten school opened on an Indian reserve was in 1967. I helped open the Little Fawn Daycare Center and the first in 1980, and in 1981 was the first Sclep School. I witnessed the signing of the Shuswap Nation Declaration in 1982 and the opening of the museum and Heritage Park a few years later. My community has always worked hard to be independent and self-sufficient by ensuring band members are supported through post-secondary education programs and trades and training. As the Language and Culture Department Manager, I ensure our language, history, and cultural programs are offered within the community, and Dianara is one of the language teachers. TTS has the Swenwen Economic Development Corporation, formerly known as the Business and Economic Development Department, and they have been strengthening the financial legacy of our community through economic diversity and land development, leasing opportunities, establishing joint ventures and partnerships, establishing new businesses, and business acquisitions. They are also building our economy through tourism, filming opportunities, and growing support for band member-owned businesses. In the Language and Culture Department, I oversee the museum, and Jackie is our school district and LNC language and cultural teacher, and she helps to provide many of the museum tours and residential school tours. Last year, Indigenous tourism generated over $6 billion. And since last year, our museum, we have had 8,300 tourists and 250 residential school tours. So Jackie has been a busy lady. All filming goes through the Language and Culture Department, and we've helped to host some major productions. To the graduates of 2026, you will face many challenges in the global economy. However, remember to reach out to each other. It's your shared experiences and willingness to collaborate that will help ensure your success. Wealth is important, but remember to strive to build value within your communities. You have the training to help you understand that risk and reward go hand in hand. I encourage you to always dream big and shape the future of the world. I always like to remind everyone that we must uphold the knowledge, wisdom, and guidance of our traditional knowledge keepers so that there will always be balance between the two worlds. And remember to be grateful. Don't forget those that helped you get here. Be grateful for your friends, your family, and mentors who encouraged and supported you along your journey. And now I will say my prayer for you. O Creator, grandfathers and grandmothers who sit in the four directions, the sky dwellers, the water beings, forest creatures, and all other forms of life that Mother Earth gives birth to. This is your granddaughter, Black Wolf Woman. I pray that the Creator will clear our minds so that we may give and accept wisdom. I pray that we will open up our eyes so that we may see the beauty in all of creation. I pray that we'll open up our ears and that we may truly listen to what others are saying. I pray that we will open our hearts so that we will be open to respecting Mother Earth and all her gifts of water, air, and fire, and all the creatures of the world, the four-legged, the winged, and those that live in the water and under the earth. I pray that you will open up your hearts so that you may be open to love, kindness, and respect of all people on the sacred Turtle Island, especially our children, elders, and knowledge keepers. I pray that the Creator will bless the graduates and their loved ones who supported and encouraged them in their educational endeavors. I pray that the Creator will help the graduates continue to grow and flourish in their journey of life. I pray that the graduates will continue to walk with pride and stay grounded in their culture and never stop learning. Be safe, be kind, and be the change you wish to see in the world, because each and every one of you can make a significant difference. And don't forget to inspire the next generation. Congratulations to you all. Istruks. That is all. Yeah. Oops.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, they already said it.
Way high, high, hey-oh. Way high, hey-oh. Way high, hey-oh.
Many thanks to Dina, Jackie, and Daranara for the heartfelt opening. Please join me in welcoming Graham Specht, TRU alum, to the stage to lead us in singing of O Canada. We invite you to sing along in the language of your choice.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you, Graham. You may now be seated. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Gord Binstead. It's my distinct pleasure to be the Provost and Vice President Academic at TRU. I'm pleased to be your Master of Ceremonies today. And before we begin, we have a few housekeeping items. First, washrooms are located to the right of the entrance to the field house. Our colleagues from St. John's Ambulance are on site today and available to assist you with any first aid or medical issues. If you have a mobility concern or require assistance at any point during the ceremony, please identify yourself to one of our staff wearing orange vests. They'll be happy to help you. Finally, in the unlikely event of an emergency, those of you who are able are asked to please use the rear exit of the TCC. Once in the parking lot area, a member of our staff will be there to provide you with instructions. To begin, I'd like to recognize the platform party. Joining us on stage are several distinguished guests, faculty, and staff, all here to support and celebrate the graduates today. We also have someone who would like to express their congratulations to the TRU class of 2026, but couldn't be here today. BC's Minister of Post-Secondary Education and Future Skills, the Honourable Jessie Sunner, has sent her wishes via video. Please watch the screen.
Hello and welcome to everyone gathered for TRU's 2026 Convocation ceremony. I'm Jessie Sunner, BC's Minister of Post-Secondary Education and Future Skills. I acknowledge that today I'm speaking to you from the traditional territories of the Lekwungen-speaking peoples, Songhees, and Esquimalt First Nations. On behalf of the Government of BC, it's a privilege to join you in celebrating the significant milestone for TRU's graduating class. TRU is widely recognized for its high-quality education in a diverse, welcoming community, and for its strong culture of creativity, innovation, and strengths that will serve you as you move forward the next stages of your lives. Throughout your time here, you have demonstrated resilience and perseverance, which are essential qualities that will help you emerge as future leaders in your chosen fields throughout our province. To the family and friends of graduates, your encouragement has played an essential role in their academic journey. Your support has helped pave the way for their success, motivating and guiding them along the way. I also want to acknowledge the dedication of TRU's faculty and staff, whose efforts have been fundamental to the achievements we celebrate today. Again, my sincere congratulations to the graduating class of 2026. Be proud of all the effort and dedication that you have brought to this moment today. I wish each of you a bright future, endless opportunities, and fulfillment in your lives and future careers. Thank you.
It's now my pleasure to introduce Chancellor Dee DeRose and invite her to say a few words.
Cook's-Jetchum Provost Binstad, for your kind introduction. Waked and welcome to the third graduation ceremony for 2026 graduates. I'd like to acknowledge the elder who spoke earlier. I'm a member of the Asquedough Nation and the eldest child of Kia Cecilia DeRose, who served as TRU's elder in residence in Williams Lake until 2 months ago. My mother believed deeply in the transformative power of education and took great joy in celebrating graduates as they crossed the stage. The words and songs shared today by the Secwepemc drummers, singers, and Elder Dina Jules reminds us that we are connected to one another, to our communities, to the land, and to those yet to come. Education, too, is relational. Your achievement reflects the support you received and the contributions you will make in return. Today, we honor the graduates of the Bob Gallardi School of Business and Economics, those receiving baccalaureate degrees, graduate diplomas, and master's degrees. Graduates, you have pursued important questions, deepened your knowledge, and strengthened your skills through both theory and practice. Although today is a celebration of the graduating class, it is also a time to honor those who helped you reach your milestone. Parents, grandparents, children, partners, friends, mentors, colleagues, faculty, and staff share in this achievement. Their sacrifices, encouragement, and belief in you helped make this day possible. As your Chancellor, it is my greatest privilege to stand before you and witness this moment. Through perseverance and courage, you have arrived here today, and I offer you my sincere congratulations. I hold occasions such as this in the highest regard. As an educator, I have seen how education opens doors, builds confidence, and transforms families and communities across generations. It marks not only the earning of a credential, but also the discovery of one's potential and purpose. A few years ago, at my installation as Chancellor, I shared a story about my son, Tyrell. He gave me a sign that read, "Always believe something wonderful is about to happen." Those words have stayed with me, and today I offer them to you. As you step into your next chapter of your lives, there will be uncertainty. There will also be extraordinary opportunities to contribute with purpose and distinction. May you always believe that something wonderful is about to happen. Today, we celebrate your accomplishments, the journey that brought you here, and the community that supported you along the way. May you move forward with pride, confidence, and hope for all that lies ahead. Cook's-Jetchum, and congratulations.
Thank you, Chancellor DeRose, for your thoughtful remarks. It's now my privilege to welcome Dr. Irene, President and Vice Chancellor of Thompson Rivers University, to deliver her address.
In the language of the First Peoples of these lands, White Wikwaitep, Arinian Squest. Good afternoon, everyone. Bonjour tout le monde. Thank you to Knowledge Keeper Dina Jules for the welcome to this territory. We cherish living here within Secwepemc. And yes, we will dream big and work hard. And Chancellor DeRose, thank you for your words and the reminder to always believe something wonderful is about to happen. Friends, we gather here today in these beautiful lands, filled with teachings and knowledge that continue to guide our university, grateful for relationships with Te Kemlips to Secwepemc, grateful for all 17 communities of Secwepemc. We gather here to celebrate the class of 2026. Congratulations, everybody. Two graduands here, and right across there in the corner. Two families and friends here, across through here and online. Thank you all for making your way here, because this is a day of joy. This is a day of pride. This is a day of reflection and a day to celebrate each of our graduands here. We're so excited about the journey you've made and the journey that's ahead. Let me tell you, as we settle in, let me tell you about some of the amazing people here. So we gather as the Bob Gallardi School of Business and Economics. Across to my side here, to my right, is Mr. Bob Gallardi. Mr. Bob Gallardi will be honored today with an honorary doctorate. And we say thank you to you, Mr. Gallardi. It's not always easy to have the spotlight put upon you, but in doing that, you shed a wider light and you cause us to have even greater inspiration and courage. Thank you, Mr. Gallardi. I want to give a little salute too to the 16 family and friends who have come across to support Mr. Gallardi today. And thank you for making your journeys here as well. You remind me that lesson that my mother taught me when she would say, "Sweetheart, remember that we is always greater than me." So thank you for being here. I'd also like to acknowledge we're in the company of Interim Dean Ihsan Latif and the leadership he provides for the Bob Gallardi School of Business and Economics. And with that, acknowledging the immediate past Dean, Mr. Mike Henry, Dr. Mike Henry, I beg your pardon. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Ihsan. The amazing company that we are in spreads right through this room here. Adeyemi King had his brother Abraham convocate yesterday, and now we have family here, the King family with daughter-in-law who convocates in fall, and we've got mum and dad who have travelled all the way from Nigeria to be here for the celebration. Where's Adeyemi? There you are, congratulations. Now, there's an Erin in the house here somewhere too. There's Erin here who's graduating with a BBA, and brother Liam is somewhere up there. There's brother Liam, yep. And mother Kathy, who works in our MEd program. That's wonderful. Now, I just want Erin, where are you, Erin? There, thank you, Erin. Now, Erin, I just want you to know that brother Liam knows that you know and appreciate all the driving that he's done to and from TRU all these weeks and years. He knows you know and care about that. Jordan is in the house as well, and Jordan's graduating with a BBA and has sister Elizabeth, mum and dad here have come across from Abbotsford. Where's our Jordan? There you are, Jordan. Yes, thank you. So they're very proud of you as well. And so are Cassandra, Rosaline, and David, who are here for Emmanuel, who's graduating with a BBA. And why we share this, where's our Emmanuel? He's here. Emmanuel, there you are. Thank you so much, sir, for putting your hand up. Marco Caputo. Where's Marco? Where's up? There's Marco. Now, Marco, you've got a family that loves you. You've got a 6-month-old that doesn't know it yet but loves you. You've got a father-in-law in crutches who came here. You've got Vanessa, the wife. You've got Marilyn and Bart who are here. And they are so proud of you achieving your MBA. In this time, you have had everything that could happen to become a family, to become a dad, and now to become a graduate at MBA level. And we just want to say, with everyone here, with Marilyn having a little tear already perhaps, just congratulations to you as well. Congratulations. So I'm only sharing these stories because we all are in the company of a room of stories. You're all bringing them, and I invite you to just take moments as you watch people walk across the stage. Think about your story and feel the victory. Allow yourself to feel some pride for what has been achieved. And thank you too for all those who have given generously in supporting one another. We have this wonderful program in the Bob Gallardi School of Business and Economics about first-year student success. It's supported by Scotiabank, and peer mentors lead key events and workshops and build a sense of community and success for first and second-year BBA students. So Dominica, thank you for the part you've played in this story of success as well. We know you, along with so many others, have given service to support the success of others, and we appreciate you. So graduands, soon to be graduates of the Bob Gallardi School of Business and Economics, you're part of a university that's transforming lives and redefining what it means to be university. So indulge me for a moment while I share a little bit about your university, our university, so that friends and family can know a little bit more and build the pride of what you have achieved and what you are feeling today. I'm going to share a little about our university, a little bit of good news about what happens after graduating, and then I close with a word of encouragement. At our university, we're making our mark on the world. Know this, there are 26,000 universities across the world, and your Thompson Rivers University is one of 10 or so of all universities globally that has achieved a double platinum rating for sustainability in the STARS rating. That recognises on a global scale our efforts in environmental stewardship. And later on this year in November, I literally will get to lift a switch which will turn on that big white thing that you've been navigating, the low carbon district energy system. That'll change how we use energy across the campus. And in that moment, we will be zero carbon. And across the 97 universities of Canada, we believe that we'll be the first university to achieve zero carbon. So that's an achievement that's taken 15 years, and you have been part of that. You have said this is the kind of university you want, and we thank you for that. We partner with the United Nations on food sovereignty. We are leaders nationally and internationally in wildfire research, education, and training. We have a professor who's regarded as the best in Canada in AI digital twin innovations. And we have another professor who specializes in, out of this world, space law. So if your satellite bumps into my satellite and we have to work out who's going to pay for the damages, we have the professor that can help you with that. And there are only another 9 such professors in the world. We have scholars that have been recognized by the Royal Society of Canada. We have a Master of Arts in Human Rights and Social Justice that's the first in British Columbia and all of Western Canada. And we have a Knowledge Makers Indigenous Research and Development Program. Now it's sponsored by the United Nations Food and Agricultural Organization and is delivering program to all 7 regions of the world. So today, as graduates and soon to be graduates, you are in good company. All of our credentials at TRU are quality assured and meet the accrediting standards. So you can have confidence that you have a high quality degree that is recognized across Canada and internationally. You also can have confidence that you are going forward with recognition of being part of a university that is redefining what it means to be a university. When the British Columbia government created Thompson Rivers University, we were created as the province's first research university that is dual sector. So that means that at this university, we unify everything that is strong and good about academic programs and research with everything that's strong and good about vocational and skilled trades education. It means we're a national leader in use-inspired research and education that we want to apply. We want to see solutions, so we apply it to challenges in interior BC, in Canada, and across the world. So what that means practically is that here at Thompson Rivers University, you can have a student walking the corridor who's a nursing student, and alongside will be a student who does carpentry, who builds the hospitals. You can have a student in human rights who ensures our healthcare is inclusive, and a student in accounting who can manage the finances of the hospital. That's the kind of university that we are and that you are. We are also the only university in the world where Secwepemc ways of knowing and being of this land are foundational. And I just want to say thank you to graduates for sharing this commitment to reconciliation at TRU and in the years ahead. In truth, there is no other university like TRU. We're not metro, and we're not elite, and we're not wanting to be. We are the university that attracts people who have to find a way, people who have no time for fear and no interest in being the same as others. We are the originals. You are the originals. Now, let me tell you a little bit about what happens after graduating. It's fair to say that so many families and students have made so many sacrifices to be here. We know about those double-time days and nights of study and work, those long weekends, the missed holidays. We know about the money not being plentiful always. And my hope is that you will see today as you getting closer to your dreams coming true. If your dream is about helping others, if your dream is about helping the planet, you are closer. If your dream is about employment and careers, you're closer. And I can share that the BC government runs an independent survey of all British Columbia graduates to see what they are doing 2 years from graduation. And the latest results show the value of TRU credentials. 2 years after graduation, TRU alumni report the highest satisfaction amongst British Columbia's 6 research universities, about 92%, and 91% are in full-time work, with the highest median salary in the group. Now, we don't know your career journey yet, but others before you are making successful starts. And our deep hope is that you will find and make success too. Thank you to parents, families, and loved ones. Thank you to puppies, guinea pigs, soft toys, every part of your story of success. Thank you for being so vital to the stories that are held by the graduates here in the room and online, and here in our hearts. We thank all those who have helped this success story happen. So graduates of Bob Gallardi School of Business and Economics, we salute your resilience, your creativity, your courage. We see you as a reason to have hope in the future, and what a future that will be. As you go forward, carry with you the spirit of Thompson Rivers University. It's a spirit of innovation, care, determination. It's a spirit of making a difference. And let that spirit guide you. Stay connected to one another and to your Thompson Rivers University. Let me leave you with a closing thought from our TRU motto, which translates from Secwepemctsine to mean strive ahead. To strive is to strive. It's not to dawdle, it's not to go backwards, but to strive forwards with purpose, with deep purpose. And I know when I say that, that all of the faculty and the leaders and the staff that are here joining you on stage, joining us on stage, they want that for you as well, that you will strive forward with purpose. So my question is, how will you now make a difference, small or big? And I encourage us all to be makers of good difference. Congratulations to the class of 2026. We are so proud of you. May your journey ahead be about strength, courage, and care. Be all that you've been called to be. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, President Irene. The bestowing an honorary degree is the highest form of recognition offered by TRU. It is awarded to persons of provincial, national, or international stature who have demonstrated excellence in the fields of public affairs, the sciences, arts, humanities, business, or philanthropy, with achievements both relevant and appropriate to TRU. It is now my pleasure to call upon Kim Kazar-Torrigiani, Vice President, Advancement and Alumni Relations, to present today's honorary degree recipient.
I call forward Robert Bob Gallardi to center stage. Bob, I'll just ask you to stand up. Robert Bob Gallardi is a visionary entrepreneur and philanthropist whose leadership has shaped Canada's hospitality, real estate, and entertainment industries while strengthening communities across British Columbia and beyond. He has built a legacy grounded in the belief that churches, education, health, and community are the foundations of a strong and compassionate society. Born and raised in Kamloops, Gallardi drew early inspiration from his parents' example of public service, faith, church pastoring, and community leadership. In 1963, with a $5,000 bank loan guaranteed by his father and a clear vision, he founded Northland Properties, beginning with a single motel in Smithers, British Columbia. Under his leadership, the company grew into Canada's largest privately held hospitality organization, employing thousands of people and operating an iconic portfolio of hotels, restaurants, resorts, and sports enterprises across North America and Europe. His business achievements are extraordinary, but it is Gallardi's humanitarian spirit that profoundly defines his legacy. Through sustained philanthropy, he has invested in education, healthcare, and community well-being. His contributions to hospitals, churches, community organizations, and affordable housing support initiatives that expand opportunity and improve quality of life. In 2022, we announced the Gallardi Transformational $10 million gift to TRU to support the construction of a new business school building, creating a dedicated space for learning, collaboration, and innovation. This landmark investment will ensure access to education for students from diverse backgrounds, enrich the student experience, and enhance the university's capacity to prepare future leaders. For his vision, leadership, and enduring generosity, he was inducted into the Business Laureates of British Columbia Hall of Fame in 2026, actually 2 nights ago. Bob Gallardi has created lasting impact through access to education and community health. His life's work continues to shape industries, enrich communities, and inspire generations to pursue bold ideas and give back in ways to strengthen society. Honorable Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate and the Board of Governors of Thompson Rivers University, I am pleased to present you Dr. Bob Gallardi for the degree Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. Thank you.
Dr. Gallardi, by the powers vested in me by Thompson Rivers University, I confer upon you, Dr. Gallardi, the degree Doctor of Letters honoris causa, with all the privileges and responsibilities thus conferred. Congratulations, Dr. Gallardi.
Congratulations, Dr. Gallardi. Please watch the screen for Dr. Gallardi's address.
People think that possibly the desire to make money is not a good thing. When you go to work, you want to get paid fair. It may be more or less than the next guy, but the companies should make money. And what can they do with that money? That money just goes into the expansion. It goes into investing in build more buildings, hire more people, have meaningful lives in their work with you. If you doubt people, you're not going to make any money because you're going to not do business. And you have to have a good workplace, and make people happy and feel good about themselves. By being successful, you're able to grow. And that is what really used to excite me. I had the opportunity of working with some very wonderful people for prolonged periods of time, 20, 30, 40 years of working with somebody. And that humbles you because these people who are so gifted and so talented and so capable, in effect, dedicated their lives to my dream and allowed me to fulfill my dream, and they in turn also fulfilling their dream of being a part of that is very rewarding. So the university degree allowed me to have the comfort and confidence that I could figure out things myself, and I had the same brain power as the guy that's doing it, so why not? Putting that into practice is kind of came about this way because of the financing we were trying to do. We always had to show that our money went in first, and then they would give you 60%, very seldom more than that. So we just couldn't ever make it. There's just no way. And we didn't have a lot of money early on in the hotel business that we were in. We realized that the more we could build it ourselves instead of farming it out to tradesmen, that we were able to save quite a bit of money. But then we had to learn each and every other trade. You have to understand plumbing, mechanical, electrical, whatever, which is not done in our industry. It seems like we have them isolated, and the electrician doesn't want to do plumbing work. And we actually changed that in our company. That change has enabled us to be able to create assets for a lesser amount than our competition. So what does that mean? Well, if you're financing, if you cost more, you have more financing, therefore carrying less debt. And of course, that's spread through the entire company. That same principle is that we have the ability to learn and utilize that time to do all this, all of which would be fee driven by the people where we would be doing ourselves. We didn't have anybody except our own employees, and that was our people showed a lot of pride in what they were able to accomplish. From every level, people doing the drawings, the people building the buildings, the people marketing, the people operating it, all knew that this is all self-created. They took great pride in that aspect.
Such outstanding contributions. Now we are pleased to recognize an outstanding individual receiving emeritus designation today. This designation recognizes individuals who have contributed much to TRU's campusing and the community over the years, and after retirement wish to continue a supportive relationship with Thompson Rivers University, its faculty, and its students. I'm pleased to ask Dr. Beliat Hussain to stand and ask Interim Dean Asan Latif and former Dean Mike Henry to introduce him.
Dr. Beliat Hussain joined TRU's Economics Department in the Bob Gallaty School of Business and Economics in 2005 and has demonstrated excellence in teaching, scholarship, and service throughout his academic career. Recognized with the Dean's Award for Excellence in Teaching, he has taught and mentored students at both the undergraduate and the graduate levels, including supervising numerous student research projects and theses. Hussain has maintained an active research program, publishing widely in respected international journals and contributing to policy discussion nationally and internationally. His leadership at TRU and abroad leaves a lasting impact, enriching the university community and enhancing TRU's academic reputation.
Congratulations, Dr. Hussain. It's now time to honor our graduates with the presentation of the degrees. I now call upon the Chancellor to formally award the degrees.
You guys must be getting tired of hearing me talking today. And it seems like I'm saying the same thing. By the powers vested in me by Thompson Rivers University, I confer upon you, I'm on the wrong one. I'm conferring Dr. Ghilardi again. Sorry. By the powers vested in me as Chancellor of Thompson Rivers University, I confer the certificates, diplomas, and degrees with all the consequent privileges and responsibilities upon the graduates present today and in absentia to those graduates unable to attend. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Chancellor DeRose. The Convocation orator is Mr. Adrian Conradi. Mr. Conradi will introduce and present all the candidates who cross the stage today. Graduates, please return to your seat once you've crossed the stage and picked up your credentials, and please stay seated until the end of the ceremony. Today, we are continuing with a long tradition in which TRU faculty or staff who are parents or partners of graduates are invited to join us on stage to congratulate them. We ask those parents or partners to please stand at my side to offer their congratulations. The ceremony is being live streamed at the TRU website. We ask that all other attendees stay seated until the end of the ceremony. There will be ample opportunity for you to take photos of your graduates following the completion of the ceremony. Mr. Conradi will now introduce our graduates.
I think we all know why we're here. It's because the graduates from the Bob Ghilardi School of Business and Economics are crossing the stage. The interim dean, Ehsan Latif, will stand stage right and hand the graduates a folder. Graduates will proceed center stage to receive congratulations from the Chancellor and President. Honorable Chancellor, we start with the conferring of the Bachelor of Business Administration degree. I present to you these candidates for degree Bachelor of Business Administration. And the first candidate is the recipient of the TRU Medal in Bachelor of Business Administration. But I think I'm supposed to say congratulations to Haoyue Zhang, who actually crossed the stage in October's convocation, but let's assume he and his family are watching the live stream and give him a big round of applause. Okay, and now we have graduating with cooperative education, with honors, and with distinction, Adam Richard Diot. With cooperative education, honors, and graduating with distinction, Erin Kira Gilroy. Cecil James Alex. Graduating with distinction, Benjamin Anderson. Guram Asatiani. Dennis Bachurin. Guneet Baines. Huda Salim Saeed Baisa. Andrew Bannister. Graduating with distinction, Emma Jane Birch. With cooperative education and graduating with distinction, Joshua Murray Beeman. Vritika Santosh Chinani. Graduating with distinction, Katie Jessica Chun. Donovan Douglas Collier. Emma Valerie Collins. Amy Lynn Catherine Cumming. Grace Lynn D'Souza. Graduating with distinction, Mandeep Singh Dole. Sarah Sofia Dones Cabal. Chirag Doshi. Maria Olga Dreesen. Olivia Eccleston. Humphrey Egwangu. Oluwabube Emmanuel. Ruth Idara Etukudo Williams. Merad Faramarzi. With cooperative education and graduating with distinction, Jordan Tayo Fadina. Graduating with distinction, Kathleen Maggie Fair. With cooperative education and graduating with distinction, Aaliyah Gale Franzen. Mohammed Javed Ghaffar. Adil Nasser Guman. Lifin Sam. Jivatesh Gopal. Dwani Gupta. Mohit Gupta. Graduating with distinction, Paige Deborah Denise Guernsey. Caitlin Leona Hansen. Marie Harkness. Graduating with distinction, Skylar Lee Harvey. Dexter Michael Hayes. With cooperative education, Mohammed Zaid Iftikharadian. David Teke Ikundi. Graduating with distinction, Anthony Daniel Yuga. Vraj Devang Jariwala. Masimba Jemwa. Karen Elizabeth John. Clinton Caboni. Tabula Eugene Kalisa. Numuni Keita. Mohammed Ali Khan. Graduating with distinction, Marina Komitska. Walter Brendan Fred Kirschner. Elena Kudryavtseva. Albina Leskiv. Liu Ziyuan. Gregory Aquilung Livingstone. Macy Rain McDonald. Caitlin Elizabeth McKinnon. Nipun Deshan Madanayaka. Aryan Mansotra. Graduation with distinction, Bradley David Martin. Connor Lee McKee. Florence Mediale. Diego Mendoza. Indra Sanjith Menon. Keegan Sebastian Myers Martinson. Blessed Menenza. Tawanashi Bobby Muchaka. Anthony Tadiwa Mundange Fufu. With undergraduate research, Rufaro Nicholas Adam Mundango Fufu. Ethan Stephen Muya. Nikiza Namtanda Nanzula. Matias Alejandro Naranjo. Graduation with distinction, Ethan Nelson. Domenica Martina Obregon. Abita Baiju Parambi. Graduating with distinction, Aranza Perez Lugo. Daniela Alexia Pineda Mora. Julio Ramirez Yaber. Luke Grayson Recchi. Santiago Andres Reyes Bautista. Rohit Roy. With cooperative education and graduating with distinction, Nafia Roman. Ishimwe Ryan. Gabriela Sanchez Orozco. Farhan Nassif. Shirley Soneha Sangamala. Tyson Schilling. Dawson Lee Schoenecht. Siddiq Harjun Saron. Khalid Basil Suleiman Shaheen. Moksha Sharma. With cooperative education, Rohan Sharma. Shardul Sharma. Guillermo Antonio Silva Aguiar. Prabhup Singh Grewal. Niraj Gitesh Sisodia. Sahil Solanki. Toai Mason. Yamato Sonoda. Carter Douglas Michael Spencer. Graduating with distinction, Veronica Supernova. Amira Tamarbulatova. Olivia Paris Kaur Thind. Kelly Wandala. Itoro Ezekiel Udo. Lauren Wiesner. Graduating with distinction, Yana Voitenko. Graduating with distinction, Ryan Watson. Ramalka Wickramasinghe. With cooperative education and graduating with distinction, Carson Thomas Young. Hafiza Zelmai and Abraham. Akhat Japarov. We now move to the conferring of the Bachelor of Commerce degree. Honorable Chancellor, I present to you these candidates for the degree Bachelor of Commerce, and the first candidate is the recipient of the TRU Medal in Bachelor of Commerce. The Provost will introduce the recipient.
Honorable Chancellor, the TRU Medal in Bachelor of Commerce is awarded to the graduating student who has achieved the highest grade point average over the final 60 credits of the program. The medal goes to Michelle Harrison.
Shraddha Anuruddha Behere. Graduating with distinction, Yinwen Chan. Cody Pasley. We now move to the conferring of the Bachelor of Public Administration degree. Honorable Chancellor, I present to you this candidate for the degree Bachelor of Public Administration. But before we get to that, we want to acknowledge the TRU Medal in Bachelor of Public Administration winner who crossed the stage in October. In case she and her family are watching from home, give a round of applause to Sarah Beswithick. Except I butchered her name, we'll do it again. A round of applause for Sarah Beswetherick. Graduating with distinction, Eric Allen Floyd Adams. We now move to the conferring of the Business Administration Graduate Diploma. Honorable Chancellor, I present to you these candidates for the Graduate Diploma in Business Administration, starting with Alexis Ann Aitken. Mohammed Abdullah Arsalan Khan. We now move to the conferring of the Master in Environmental Economics and Management. Honorable Chancellor, I present to you this graduate for the degree Master Environmental Economics and Management. The first candidate is the recipient of the TRU Medal in the Master of Environmental Economics and Management. Congratulations to Aaron Clark, who's not able to join us today, but round of applause for Aaron and family. Graduating with both the Business Administration Graduate Diploma and the Master's degree, Olawashun Mariam Inawalaji. We now move to the conferring of the Master of Business Administration degree. Honorable Chancellor, I present to you these graduates for the degree Master of Business Administration. The first candidate is the recipient of the TRU Medal in the MBA, also unable to be here today, so please give a round of applause to Suvik Das. Victoria Bemasola Adejumo and Tishe. Justice Ajite and Bryant. Dennis Agboka. With the Business Administration Graduate Diploma as well as the MBA, Chinazor Gladys Ajumora. Ruth Beniwa Baffo. Naman Bardwaj. Annika Bushra. Marco Batista Caputo. Salvador Caruncho. Manav Chabra. Hiteshi Chauhan. Omega Davis. With the Business Administration Graduate Diploma as well as the MBA, Lucky Onyedikachi Eze. Rafia Fardos. Francis Kwabena Fosu. Matea Nakado. Delisha Godelewate. Anita Catherine Hamilton. Annika Tasneem Hia. Caitlin Catherine Ann Holodinsky. Roshni Jayakumar. Adeyemi Adedamola King. Charles Allen Yo Quainen. With the Business Administration Graduate Diploma as well as the MBA, Dolapo Amanat Lawal. Hitali Makar. Andrew Wanyoike Mbogwa. Christy Mearson McKibben and Ethan. Arnav Mittal. Emmanuel Oyinmebi Morris Odubo. Usama Nadim. Sarah Nettie. Felix Chibuzo Obi and his son XT. Daniel Ajay Odane. Uyoyo Gene Ogundepe, who is graduating with the graduate diploma and the MBA. Cheryl Awor Ogweno. Sylvia Osarogwe Okafor. Julia Kasora Oruru. Graduating with the Business Administration Graduate Diploma as well as the MBA, Ruth Ebiere Osiagor. Kimia Paryab. Alexander Phillip. Shavina Rajaintaran. Devansh Sharma. Gursimran Singh. With the Business Administration Graduate Diploma as well as the MBA, Doyansola Hilda Sodomola. Wendy Melanie Turbasket. Christina Annika Tobler. Emily Van Burek. Abhinav Wadwa. Emily Brianna Westbrook. Dustin Connor Wilkinson. Sarah Brooke Wozniak. With the Business Administration Graduate Diploma as well as the MBA, Oriyomi Asiya Yusuf. Am I in the right spot? We now move to the presentation of the Master of Science in Environmental Economics and Management. Honorable Chancellor, I now present to you this one and only graduate for the degree Master of Science in Environmental Economics and Management, and the first and only candidate is the recipient of the TRU Medal in Master of Science in Environmental Economics and Management. The Provost will introduce the recipient.
Honorable Chancellor, the TRU Medal in Master of Science in Environmental Economics and Management is awarded to the graduating student who has achieved the highest grade point average over the final 60 credits of the program. The medal goes to Purnima Gunsekara.
Honorable Chancellor, this concludes the presentations for today.
Family and friends of the graduates, can you please rise? Now, I know you've all been so subdued so far, but I think now is the moment to really make some noise for our graduates. Please be seated. Graduates, at this time, it's appropriate for you to reflect on the support you've had throughout your studies, from your family, the TRU faculty and staff, and of course your friends. I now call upon you and the platform party to rise. And graduates, turn to all your family and friends and give them a big round of applause. Please be seated, everyone. I would now like to call upon Interim Dean Hassan Latif to introduce the valedictorian.
Pundima Gunashukara graduates from the Masters of Science in Environmental Economics and Management program. Her research on cell phone recycling in Kamloops contributed to discussions on sustainable waste management and was featured on CBC Radio. Purnima won the TRU 3MT competition in 2025 and received the TRU Environmental Sustainability Achievement Award. She also served as the student coordinator for the International Conscious Capitalism Simulation Tournament, led engagement for the MABDA System 2026, and worked as a graduate research assistant with the ISG Research Cluster. Purnima plans to continue community-focused sustainability research while pursuing a PhD. I'd like to invite Purnima to address the audience.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. Dear distinguished guests, faculty, families, and my fellow graduates. Standing here today is an incredible honor. Thank you to the selection committee for giving me the privilege of serving as valedictorian. We often describe this day as the result of hard work, resilience, and perseverance, and they matter deeply. But if you're honest, they're not the whole story. Because the truth is, none of us arrived here entirely on our own. Alongside effort, there is something quieter that shaped our journeys, something we don't always acknowledge: soft privilege. Not privilege in the obvious sense, but in the subtle, everyday ways that made this path possible. It's the family members who made sacrifices so you could be here, the professor who believed in you when you didn't believe in yourself, the friend who checked in when things felt overwhelming, or simply having the time and space to imagine a future beyond today. These may seem like small things, but over time, they shape everything. And while many of us have faced challenges, some incredibly difficult, it's important to recognize this. Even having the opportunity to be here, graduating today, is something millions of people around the world would never get. So the question is, what do we do with that awareness? I believe we start with kindness, not as a cliche, but as a deliberate way of moving through the world. Kindness in how we treat people, kindness in how we lead, and kindness in how we define success. Because success on its own is incomplete, and when we understand that success is shaped not only by our own effort, but also by circumstance, it becomes harder to judge and easier to understand. As we leave this place and step into different paths, into careers, further studies, and new uncertainties, we carry more than just our degrees. We carry a responsibility. A responsibility to use what we've been given, not just for us to succeed, but to create space for others to succeed too. To open doors, to share knowledge, to make systems more inclusive than we found them. So today, be proud, truly proud of how far you've come, but also stay aware of what helped you get here. And let that awareness guide you to not just be successful, but also considerate. not just accomplished, but also compassionate, not just driven, but also deeply human. Because in the end, what matters most is not just what we've achieved, but how we chose to show up for others along the way. On a personal note, I'm deeply grateful to my parents, whose lifelong sacrifices gave me opportunities they never had. To my sister and my husband, for their unconditional love and support that carried me through this journey. To my family and friends for their constant blessings. And my faculty, including Dr. Laura Lamb, for their invaluable guidance. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2026.
Congratulations, Purnima, and thank you, Dean Latif. Today marks your transition from students to graduates. It's my privilege to formally welcome you into the TRU alumni family. Please watch the screen.
My education at Thompson Rivers University gave me the opportunity to learn, to develop, and to support my community. And with that, I'm very grateful.
My education at TRU gave me the foundation and skills to excel in my field.
My education at Thompson Rivers University gave me EdMath right here.
My education at Thompson Rivers University gave me the skills and also the confidence to go after kind of the job market and the career, and also gave me a really great network to lean on and support me through my journey.
If I were to be able to go back to the time when I was picking a school, I would go back and choose TRU 100 times again.
We used to walk to TRU from the townhouse all the time, and there's this little hill, and you look out over the city, and there's a little bit of the university. I think that evening was one of my highlights. It's like, this is a place I want to be in.
The highlight for my time at TRU is definitely the connections that I made and the opportunities that were presented through those connections.
I was able to travel and meet new people.
Having the opportunity to represent the Wolfpack on the men's basketball team was such an incredible time. It taught me so much, taught me resiliency.
TRU definitely teaches community, and take that with you for the rest of your life. You cannot go wrong. I mean, our life, all of this is community.
And it's really helped me understand where I am as a person as well.
Congratulations on such a big chapter that you wrapped up.
And use that momentum to fuel your bright future.
Congratulations to all the TRU grads.
Congratulations. This is the first day of the rest of your life.
Cliche, but true.
My name is Andy Dole, TRU Alumni Relations Manager. First, congratulations. What you've achieved to get here today is extraordinary. And as of today, you officially join a community that I'm incredibly proud to represent, TRU Alumni. Whether your journey was smooth sailing or a mountain climb, you did it. And now you're part of a community more than 100,000 strong, spread across the world. Being a TRU alum means you'll always have a team behind you, cheering you on in your career, celebrating your milestones, and yes, occasionally offering practical help when you need it. Whether you're changing careers, moving across the world, buying your first home, or simply some great discounts for when you are looking for a place to unwind, this community is here for you. We are more than just cheerleaders. We are collaborators, connectors, and storytellers. We highlight the incredible things you achieve. We host events across the country and beyond so we can see you where you are. And we offer benefits, discounts, and programs created just for you. And for all that, we ask only one thing of you all, and that is stay in touch.
To To finish today, we invite you to take part in a tradition over 100 years old. Graduates, please stand. Take a moment to take those bobby pins out and the tassels off your caps, if you will, because in a moment we're going to toss those up in the air. Family, friends, get your cameras out. This is a very staged moment. Graduates, you're going to grab your cap. It's all a flick in the wrist. I want those to go as high as we possibly can. I'm going to count down, 3, 2, 1, and then when I say toss, the caps go up. Turn to your families. 3, 2, 1, toss. Okay, graduates, please have a seat again. Esteemed guests, the celebratory ceremony is now officially finished. I would like to ask you to please stay seated as the platform party and the students are led out of the building and make their way to the new alumni welcome reception at the TRU gym located just behind this building. Once they have all exited, you will be invited to make your way out of the building through the back entrance or the main doors and join your graduate at the reception. The parking lot shuttle will be picking up from the front doors of this building and from parking lot C and take you back to your vehicles in parking lot N. Once again, let's congratulate the graduating class of 2026.